Good afternoon. A city that is focusing on improving their commercial aviation may have to start focusing on something else if the military takes their airspace for training. News 13's Allison Martinez is live in Roswell to explain.
Kim, if Holloman Air Force Base expands its military operations airspace in southeast New Mexico, it could have a big impact in Roswell, Artesia, and Carlsbad. You may soon be seeing a lot more of these in the sky in southeast New Mexico.
U.S. Air Force has proposed putting additional fighter wings, F-16 fighter wings, into Holloman Air Force Base, which is great.
But with the good comes the bad.
And what they're talking about is expanding an existing MOA, and so Roswell will be almost completely encircled by military operations space.
Holloman Air Force Base has a picture of the proposal on its site. The black lines show the existing military operation airspace. The orange lines show the proposed expansion. This could hurt Roswell's commercial flights because there would be limits on when they could fly.
Potentially, if we were to potentially lose that flight service, the impact on our economy, on our quality of life would be tremendous.
There are also concerns about medical flight services in Artesia and Carlsbad.
That may impact the amount of time it takes them to get to Lubbock, and those minutes matter.
The area in blue on the map indicates places the Air Force can fly as low as 500 feet, and it covers a portion of the Permian Basin.
Impact the ability of those companies to check their pipelines, make sure there aren't leaks, but you also have the potential of putting civilian pilots and military pilots into the same airspace.
All things Armstrong wants the Air Force to consider before taking action. The Air Force did have a public meeting in Carlsbad last year to address concerns. They say people can still give their opinions via email or regular mail. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allison. Now, Air Force officials will be in Roswell tomorrow to meet with city leaders about the proposed changes, which could go into effect in the late summer or early fall.